How many?
It is in this. Other nations have been stealing the movies, the movie making capabilities from the United States. And I said to a couple of people, what do you think? I've done some very strong research over the last week, and we're making very few movies now. Hollywood is being destroyed. Now,
if it really happens, it would be pretty damaging to the business. Look, he's not wrong about the idea that businesses have left Los Angeles. They have in droves. What we need is, the incentives, the tax incentives that you get here in New York. By the way, they're building studios here because there's so much work. We need those. And by the way, if he really wants to fix it, then we should talk about a federal incentive passed to keep people working in Los Angeles, because there are tons of below-the-line people, grips and cinematographers, who are losing their jobs because work is going away, leaving to states, to New York and Louisiana and places like that, but also to London and other places. So it'd be nice if we had a federal sort of rebate.
Movies are not a good, they are a service. And so the traditional idea of, tariffing something at a port of entry just doesn't apply to movies. There's not really a price that is put on, when Disney makes a movie in the UK and then brings it to the US to edit it and then distribute it. There's not really a price that's put on the production value in the UK. So what exactly would you tariff? And there's been a suggestion of, well, maybe we would tariff the amount of the subsidy that the UK gives to the project, but that isn't the proposal that the president is talking about. So it's really unclear how you would even begin to do this. I think there's just also the sort of fundamental question of, is there any political constituency for this? Like, what would the political reaction be? I mean, we just saw the reaction when Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air for 3 days, right? And there was a huge groundswell against that, including some Republicans who are against that. And you could envision, like, this would be very disruptive and very chaotic for Hollywood if it were actually imposed. And you could imagine, like, nobody is out there saying, I want to pay more on a movie ticket to go see a movie that was made in the UK. So what would the political backlash look like? And would, sometimes they fight and sometimes they back off. And then we saw in the Kimmel situation, they backed off and Kimmel's back on the air. And it feels like before we even get to the legal and the practical, there's a fundamental political question of, is there any support for this? Like, even among the people who think that it is a huge problem that production is going overseas, this is not the solution that they want. They want subsidies. They do not want tariffs.
Rád si můžu.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹饪。提亮肤色更年轻，抚平皱纹超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美脸。美吧！